Here in Milwaukee, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next.
2023 Milwaukee Brewers.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill, the big righty, Corbin Burnes. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement. So he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
4 o'clock.
Kicks and deals.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss. 1 out in the top of the first.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Next offering down in the dirt. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Pitch misses. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Base hit, center field.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Burnes checks over to first, and he's back. And that's in there for strike 1. Suarez off of first with 2 away. Into center and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles, 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. First and second, 2 down. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. Here's Jared Kelenic. First pitch, not close.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Righty delivers. That's down and in.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And he grounds one to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. On to the bottom of the 1st. No score after a half inning. Back here in Milwaukee, and today's starter, Luis Castillo. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Christian Yelich. Swing and a broken bat flare towards left. In there safely.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Here's Jesse Winker. And a foul ball. Jesse Winker, a former first-round pick, a guy who was drafted originally by the Reds. He was an all-star starter in 2021 in that National League outfield with Brian Reynolds and his then Reds teammate Nick Castellanos. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. He was born in Buffalo, so that means he's part of Bills Mafia. He's a big Buffalo Bills fan. Next offering upstairs. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting 3rd.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Willie Adames stands in. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old. Multiple runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw there. Safe.
Good steal of second right there. And now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
And the 1-0. Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Here's a 1-1. That one missed. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Payoff pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Castillo, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Still only one out here in the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hitting it hard somewhere.
Got it by him for the K.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Swings through that.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 0-2. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And now 2-2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
In the air out to center. It falls in, and that's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
2 outs, runner at first. Next for the Brewers, Brian Anderson. There's the strike.
0-1.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Brewers baseball on the Show, Wisconsin. Top of the second, stepping in, Taylor Trammell.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch to the right side. Terang over to first in time. One up, one down. Colton Wong up to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And now it's even up. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Line drive just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. And that rolls into the corner. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at second with one away. And here is J.P. Crawford. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch is downstairs. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
The center fielder, number 44, Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez now at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's outside. And the count 1-2. The pitch. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Mariners lead one. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and now Luke Voigt.
The designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Tap to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is the inning. Offense held in check there. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Brewers 2 and the Mariners nothing. Back here at American Family Field. Top half of the third inning. And now for Seattle, Ty France. The right-hander back to work. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Check swing. He held up. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
First pitch just misses. France gets his lead at first with nobody out. And there's the strike.
Just completely fooled on the breaking ball right there. Had no chance.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Next pitch just misses, and a full count now. Ground ball left side, could be 2, and he can't come up with it.
He's in there.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Fouled off. He was late. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Going to count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Hit on the ground might be 2. Tellez to second, on to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
2 outs.
That's the ball. 2 balls.
2 outs with a runner at third. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Yelich at the dish.
The left fielder,
Yelich, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And takes low for ball 1. That's a little bit low. That's a strike. And now 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
No strike.
The 1-0. That one hammered center field. Rodriguez drop step going back. And that one's gone. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The wind of the pitch. Left field, way back there. That one's got a chance. And it is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Rowdy Tellez. First offering misses the mark. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. And now 2-1. Gets him to chase after that one. The 2-2 on the way. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. But now they hold him to a single. Doesn't have plus speed, so I guess they didn't want to try and stretch it there. And now it's William Contreras. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. That one pushed foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Tellez at first, one gone. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Anderson, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And the pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. On to the fourth, and stepping in for the Mariners, Jared Kelenic. And the pitch. Bounce to the right. Terang. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Taylor Trammell.
Here's Taylor Trammell. Can't glove it cleanly.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
So up next, Colton Wong. Doubled in his first AB. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Burns with a move to first. Trammell back in standing. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
0-2 now. popped in the air. Left field. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Burns with a move to first. Trammell gets back easily. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Righty to the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Trammell off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. Goes down looking. Mariners leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Luke Voigt. And he deals. And Voigt fouls that one off.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Kicks and fires. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And now the count is even.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
To the right side. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The center fielder, number 28, Joey Wiemer.
So digging in, Joey Wiemer. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 away.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
This is Bryce Terang. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. And now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Here comes a pitch. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
The other way, and there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
So a man aboard. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. First offering, and it just misses. Burns with a move to first. France back easily. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 2-0. This one high in the air to left center. And he makes the catch. And there's two down.
Now batting, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And it's through for a hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with two strikes. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And up next for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. France, the lead runner at second. Raleigh at first, 2 out of the inning. Down the line towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. On the ground to short. Adames, the throw to first. And that is that. Mariners leave a couple. They trail it here 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here is Christian Yelich. Castillo back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Chris Flexen appears to be getting loose. 10 getting loose as well. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here comes Scott Service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. Luis Castillo won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Mariners, Chris Flexen.
Number 77, Chris Flexen.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jesse Winker. He's already homered here in this one. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. At the belt and fires.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Move to first. Yelich back in standing. Nobody out. Runner at first. The next offering misses. 3-1 now. There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
3-2. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. That just misses. Ball 1. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And downstairs. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage. Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Tellez at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Left-hand hitter waits. Strike two.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Runner at first with no outs here. The next pitch misses. Ball one.
2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Next offering misses, and 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
1-2 here. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. And that's downstairs and outside. That misses the zone, and that's ball three. And the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman.
Next for Milwaukee, Brian Anderson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That misses, and that's ball one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-0. And that's a little high.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Right-handed reliever. There's the strike. Ripped to third. Tags the runner. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. This is Brewers baseball on the Show Wisconsin. Top 6. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelenic.
Number 10.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Oh, he throws it away.
Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Taylor Trammell. Ripped to right, base hit. Winker hurries it back in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Next to hit, Colton Wong. Next offering is in for a strike. Kelnick on third. Trammell at first with no outs. There's a swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Line drive, base hit. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. This one popped up. That one gets down for a hit. Trammell around third.
That's 3 singles in a row. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Julio Rodriguez. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Tellez over to second, and that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ty France. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That's it for Corbin Burns, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back. Devin Williams into the game.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Right through there for a strike. First and third, 1 down.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
1-2 now. Liner snagged at first. To the bag himself. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs in the inning, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Brewers 6 and the Mariners 2. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 6th. So here's the Brewers DH, Luke Voit. Voit, in his 5th season, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And now the center fielder, Joey Wiemer. And that's in there for strike one. Wiemer measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch, inning over. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They lead it 6-2. Back here at American Family Field, top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And he deals on the corner for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. And the pitch. That misses. And now 3-0.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
3-0 down. And a 4-pitch walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Man at first with 1 gone. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Mariners. Check swing, went around, and that is strike 1. Williams checks the runner, and he's back in there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Raleigh, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Tellez makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jared Kelnick.
Now the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. In there for strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Now move to first. Raleigh gets back easily. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Right-hander kicks, deals. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
It's a good take.
Stays alive. Pickoff move to first. Raleigh back easily. Two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Seattle. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. The wind of the pitch. And that one almost got him. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's going to be Jesse Winker. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And that one upstairs. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kelnick hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Next for the Brewers, Willie Adames. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Check on the runner. Yelich dives back in. Next offering is in for a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around second is Yelich. Rodriguez to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rowdy Tellez. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. 1 out, bases loaded. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
That one fouled off. Yelich, the runner at third. Adames over at second. Tellez over at first with one away. Way inside, gets out of the way. Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sac fly. It's 7-2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
1-10 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Brian Anderson. And ball one. There's a strike.
1-1.
Bounced up the middle. Crawford flips it. They take the force out. That's the third out. Inning over. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 7 and the Mariners 2. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Taylor Trammell. The pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And he swings over the top there. The 0-2. Good eye right there. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Colton Wong. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2.
Flipped that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
Crawford in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Luke Voit will step to the plate. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 strike.
Well struck right field. That ball's carrying. That one is gone. Luke Voigt takes him deep, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-2, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Joey Weimer up now for the Brewers. Late swing fouled off. Now the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's inside.
1 strike.
And here it comes. There's the strike. And delivers outside.
2 strike.
The wind of the pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And now it's Christian Yelich. That one's in there, 0-1. Terang stands at first with 1 out. And that one lifted in the air center field. And it falls. And that's the 2nd out of the inning on the force play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
And now the right fielder, Jesse Winker. Hard ground ball, base knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down. Now here is Willie Adames. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. We go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Elvis Peguero on to pitch out of the pen here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And he deals. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And that's through there for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Weimer settles under it. He makes the grab. One away.
The first baseman, number 23.
Now at the plate, Ty France. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And a pitch. Late swing, fouled off. Righty delivers. Right through there. Got him. Now 2 out.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Suarez stands in now and watches strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. That's through there for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take this one in a blowout.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 8 runs on 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.